welcome to the inaugural stream, or the inaugural thing.
Not counting our hideous pilot, our pilot effort.
That will never be seen.
What if you can play 2 people at this boat? Well, go ahead and tell the folks what we're playing.
So this is we're starting out with some Jaguar, and this is Tempest 2000, Jeff Minter's own. You know, it's kind of neat that we're playing this now because Tempest 4000 was just released.
I heard. You want to play Duel?
All right.
Well, first, let's start. Have you ever played this game?
Yes.
You have. I have not ever played it, despite the fact that I own it.
Oh, you mean Tempest 2000?
Tempest 2000.
I thought you meant normal Tempest.
No, I'm sure you've played that, but so you've never played.
I've never played this.
Let's see here. Practice or play? Let's just play. Let's see here. Best of 3. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how what we're doing here. Let's see here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Why don't we just go with the old faithful?
Yeah, the old tunnel.
It's a weird when you have all these options and you have no idea what you're doing. Oh, 2 at once. That's impressive,
yeah,
isn't
this
it?
is cool.
I mean, I would suck at this.
Well, that's something tells me I'm not even okay, I guess I'm the green guy.
Yeah, you're on the right side here. When was the first time you ever saw a Tempest machine, or have you ever seen one in the wild?
Boy, you know, I only saw one in the wild when it was far past its prime. I mean, like, I've seen one, you know, in the 2000s. I never saw one on location.
Oh, yeah. You know, in the arcade, my trade was just to a boy. Everything that came up. What? Did you ever hear the story of how this game was made?
No.
The guy had a nightmare, and thus sprung this game.
Does it seem like your controls are reversed?
That's the way. Remember, this is a dial.
Yeah, it's a spinner. I guess once you get to a certain point,
they make there's a guy that modifies. This is how popular this game is, and how unpopular all the other games are. He modifies these controllers with a spinner in place of the joystick.
Wow. I'm sure that a lot of people have Jags just as Tempest 2000.
Yeah, I knew a guy. In fact, it's the guy that I bought. I bought Coney Island off of. The pinball machine I've got. It's sitting right here, by the way. Anyway, he had this game in a Jaguar wired into an arcade machine.
Wow.
It was a Tempest 2000 machine. He was like, look at this. I knew enough to be like, oh my gosh, for this. They showed me he had wired it up to a spinner and was playing it like that. I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever seen any other console games, you know, attached to an arcade machine like that?
I have. Well, no, sort of. I knew a guy who had I've had my I rigged up a harness and took my Dreamcast up to my main cabinet.
Oh, so you have done that?
I have done it, and solely to play. Believe it or not, I was doing it for gun games. This ain't good. I was surrounded. I was really infatuated with the Dreamcast gun stuff.
Oh yeah.
The light gun stuff. I mean, I thought they were the best. And I mean, I still love this stuff. Although it just doesn't, to me, on my current CRT, it doesn't play right. But and so I thought we had a CRT in our main cabinet, you know, and I knew you could. I'd read where you could do it, and so I did it, and it was cool. We played it for a while, but of course, you know how that goes. Lack of ability to mess with it. I found in fact, I just threw away the harness a couple weeks ago. I was like, well, never even have to say I won one. All right, but what do you think of this, by the way?
It's all right.
Spinner's better.
Yeah, Spinner's better.
You know, this is the #1 game on the Jag. I can safely say this is the.
Yeah.
There are 3 games that people consider the Jaguar's best game.
Let me see if I can guess.
All right.
This, Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah.
And that fighting game with the guy with the kill.
Kasumi Ninja? No. The other one would be Doom.
Oh,
Doom. The
okay.
Jag Doom is considered one of its best games. Now, that said, I don't have Doom.
Oh man.
And I also don't have Alien vs. Predator. Hey!
Boy, that didn't take long.
And so, there you go. Final score. What would you think of that? You want to give it another shot?
Why don't we check out some of the other modes?
Okay, yeah, good idea. Okay, let me see what I can get here. we've got to try a game of. I've not gotten to play Pinball Fantasies, and so I want to put that in before we move on. Okay.
Well, we've got 3, 4, 5 Jag games. I think we can have a we can have a go of each one of these. I mean,
Okay.
There's
You remember it was your idea.
I am
Now,
all
I think
in on
this
Jag.
is your one player.
That's all right.
mode.
You can
Alright.
do your stuff here.
Alright.
So this was now. Do you
This is
remember?
Tempest 2000. This is the one I picked here. This game has great music. That's one thing you always hear about is the music that, and I believe Minter did it himself, if I recall. He's a real unique guy.
It's weird because he put out some game that was called like Frempest 3000 or something like that, and Atari sued him, and then and then as part of the settlement, I think he was asked to make Tempest 4000, and it's going to be Atari branded. So.
Is this going to be on their new machine, or?
I don't think so.
They're going to be on like Steam?
I think it's going to be on Steam, yeah. But it'll have that branding, I think. Now, what arcade do you remember seeing this in?
Oh boy, this was way back. You know, my most recent recollection is a friend of mine who actually just lived right down the street had this, but he moved to Milton. But he had this in his home arcade. The real and the one thing with the Tempest is the machine is awesome looking. It's all angular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a very unique machine. Once you see one. Oh wait, you helped me figure out what exactly the power-ups look like. Somebody it says get the power-ups. I don't know what they are. I can't differentiate those between those and the shots.
Are the power-ups the? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's right. People are screaming at their.
I didn't even realize there were power-ups.
It says collect the power-ups. I'm like, okay, but I can't like that. I think that's a shot. Now was that a power-up that just went by?
If it was, it went by real quick.
Okay, it says. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Well, that's useful.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the idea what.
That thing's gonna get you, yeah.
Not so good.
Really trippy.
Yeah. You want to try a different mode? Watch the cord there. Don't have a lot of wireless Jag controllers.
Oddly enough.
Watch the other cord. That's why I didn't do that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You got enough room there.
Yeah.
All right, you got boat on the stick here.
All right.
But in the arcade, oh man, you know I saw this near, Starcade. I used to see this on there occasionally. It's one place. Again, the old TV show that I would see this thing. I'm trying to think if I think the Goldmine had one at some point. But I mean, one thing about the Tempest 2000, it had real bad monitor problems, and that's because it was a color vector.
Right. I think
the
all
old-
color vector games.
Okay, so like how many color vectors can you name? You got Star Wars, all right?
Star Wars,
You got
Star
Empire
Trek,
Strikes Back, all right?
Yeah.
You got
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Although your Star Trek, I'm trying to remember. I think it was color.
Yeah, it was.
And then you had Major Havoc, all right? You had this. What else? Can you think of any other ones? I know we're leaving out a couple.
Not offhand. Those are the ones that spring to mind
All right. And
immediately.
Major Havoc. How many times have you ever seen one of those machines in your
I
arcade?
played one of those when I was in Chicago last year. It was awesome. I loved it.
It's a real unique game.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
love Major Havoc.
Yeah. But all those things, the monitors, and I always heard these monitors would literally burn.
Right.
You know, we talked about it on the show. So it's a deterrent for home use.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You don't want to have your house burned down.
And the problem is, well, I mean, people I think would still buy them just to replace those monitors. No easy task. And once something like that gets on fire, trying to rebuild it and stuff,
Yeah.
getting parts and stuff. So, you know, you're in a bad spot. The one thing about the old black and white ones, I've always heard you can fix those. But I will say, and this looks good. I mean, it's a good job recreating the arcade, but you cannot recreate color vectors.
You can't. Well, you can't really recreate any kind of vector game on a monitor.
You're right.
It doesn't have that sort of searing, like brighter than bright.
Yeah, and there's a and you notice how if you look at the way this is put together, you see where the two lines intersect between the ring. There's a little like you see how the lines aren't straight, they're not curved. They sort of like slightly curve in the other direction.
Right.
That is he's done an excellent job of trying to simulate the effects of a vector line right there. So I mean, I'll give him credit. This is as close to a vector simulation as you're gonna get from that grid stuff there. But yeah, you can't simulate a vector. Unless you've got a vector X.
Well, then you're not simulating at all.
Yeah, then you've got a vector X. Well, I'm afraid to touch mine. Although I have a feeling it'll be making an appearance.
Yeah, I was going to say at some point we need to film some of that.
We'll play every game.
The last time it has ever fired up.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool effect.
Yeah.
I gotta give him credit.
Yeah, this is I mean, it's.
Uh-oh. They talk.
It's no wonder this is, one of the best games for the Jag. It's a great game.
It's a great podcast, the Jag. It's a game-by-game podcast. I wish I could remember the fella's name. His podcasts take 2 hours, and they're the most intricate podcasts of all time. I mean, he goes down into every conceivable scoring and menu option.
Wow.
I mean, I've never heard anything like it. He doesn't get to put them out that often, because, I mean, I can't imagine any kind of research. He goes into the history, I mean, he's like Dreamcatcher level deep into the game. It's ridiculous. But he does a great job. He's done this one. He's already done all the big games for us. So now from here on out, there's a lot of duds.
Yeah.
He did Kasumi Ninja too.
So
it didn't do well. It didn't do well.
How many games do you think were released with the Jag? About 50? Maybe less?
I should know. 50 seems like a lot to me. I know there's no way I can name that many.
Right.
I'd have trouble naming like 12. And
I think the Virtual Boy only had, less than 20.
I know I'll tell you, I saw some Jag games at the Power Up convention, and they were not cheap. I'm fortunate to have the ones I've got. Well, it depends on your perspective. I mean, I'm fortunate that I got them at the price I did, but man, there's some duddery. I've got a couple of that are I've probably got 3 games that are considered amongst the crummiest ones.
Yeah.
Although I beg to differ on a couple.
Now, where did you pick
That's a cool effect.
Where did you pick this game up from?
This game was for a small time, there was a retro gaming store in Ashland, or excuse me, well, it's really more like Greena, Kentucky. It's right in the middle of it too, right? And there was I was just driving around one day and I saw the store there out in the background of a Chinese restaurant. I went in and he had some Jag games, and I looked at what he had and I'm like, well, he wanted too much for all of them, but I was like, well, I've been meaning to add this one. And I went ahead and got it. I got the instruction book in the game. I didn't have anything in the box. But I just got lucky.
Now, we've tried everything except for traditional. So,
go ahead.
We'll give this a go.
That guy, he ended up coming from the flea market to have this game store, and then he went back to the flea market. So, that's the Hillbilly Flea Market, which I've been to many, many times. And I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten anything of any consequence there. I did find a guy that's selling a Jaguar controller there, which that in itself is pretty unusual.
True.
It's got bent pins on it. Plus, I've got 2.
So this traditional Tempest simulates the vector graphics even more so with the explosions and.
Of course, this would look really good. I mean, this is on CRT. This would probably be more of a vector. You can see the Jaggies on this particular display. We should probably mention this. In case you're wondering how we're capturing these, I've got my consoles running into a capture card and I have a S-video adapter for the Jag, which I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
But I mean, it does make a tremendous difference if you see the two.
The RF
the RF was horrible.
Yeah.
And so I've tried anything you see on the show will be at bare minimum with composite out.
Yeah.
That's the
we do want to remind people that this is unemulated. This is an actual Jag console.
Yes, and well, at some point we'll have to. Oh, look at that! Was cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to go through and just kind of shoot some footage of the game that exists here. But yeah, this is all unemulated. This is out of my personal collection of goodies, and this is sadly both more provocation for me to buy more games. So, oh boy. This show is going to be a lot more free form, and we're just going to get together sometimes and play some games. That's pretty much the long show.
Right.
Eventually, we're going to introduce some sort of camera back into it. But this is sort of the main voyage. Basically, just want to hang out and play games.
That's a good excuse, too.
That's what we're doing. You seem to be doing a lot better than traditional here.
Well, I've kind of gotten the hang of it a little bit.
You can see we had a spinner on this, though.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, Mentor built support for a spinner in the code.
Really?
Yeah. That's why it can happen.
Wow.
Because, I mean, think about it. There's a hidden menu, as I recall, and you can get to it and you can turn the spinner on.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I think he had secretly wanted him to have a spinner adapter or whatever, and it just didn't happen. Oh my, this is interesting.
Yeah. Flatland edition. Oh, that's the power up, right?
It was.
Oh boy.
Do you have a zapper or something?
Yeah, there we go. I forgot I had a smart bomb.
Eat electric death.
Oh boy. Smart bomb again. Might only get one of those.
I love the effects.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
This is, you can tell someone, I mean, he took some time. Yeah, they released this on like the PlayStation, I believe. But this is their PC. There's other versions of this game that got released.
Well, I can't believe that, you know, the Jag would be the only place you can play this.
It was
Too
for
good
the
of a
longest
game.
time,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It gets tricky. Why don't you take over? Play a little bit.
Alright. A lot of this is test your depth perception, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is
it's
not
scaling.
good.
It's interesting how many. It would be interesting to know how many colors you can generate on the screen with a color vector monitor. Because I mean, each one of your shots is a different color.
Yeah. Vector monitor, you know, the vector monitor only has, they only do 4 or 5 colors, I think. You know, they were working on a monitor. Is that a power up? What's good?
Yeah, I don't know.
They actually had put together, a guy had a color Vectrix that was going to be like a Vectrix 2. And he had a real clever way of doing it. I listened to him on a podcast. It was actually Shane Monroe's podcast. He interviewed the guy. And that would have been awesome. I mean, so it's definitely doable.
Good use of the smart bomb.
I wasn't sure which button it was.
Oh, this is really.
Tripperoo.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place where I would have really enjoyed this game. Oh, I didn't know I had to avoid it right there.
I don't think you died. You just went to the next.
Oh,
one.
okay. I thought I died. And this is it. You turn the lights off, play this. Holy smokes. You turn the volume up.
Oh yeah.
This ain't good.
You're in trouble.
Eat electric death. What do you think of the tunes? They're very ballyhooed soundtrack to this.
You know, it's it fits the theme for sure. This is not really my kind of music, but for a
You
game
hate
like
the
this,
European techno crap.
Yeah.
You've made a comment many times.
I have. But I mean, for a game like this, it fits it for sure.
So this bike's gonna move or something?
They're gonna move toward you, kill you.
I got nothing.
Oh, that's the end.
That's the end. Well, Boat, since you're on that right side, why don't you do the honors?
Alright.
All right.
So, Aaron, what do we have here?
I don't remember. Oh, it's Pinball Fantasies, Boat.
So this is a game that we both know well. There's
Yeah.
many a time playing.
And I want to hear the music on this.
Oh yeah, Sea West. I don't recall that from the. There's a bunch of extra developers on the Jag version that weren't present.
Spidersoft did a bunch of pinball games. Music's identical, isn't it?
This, yeah, all this looks the same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start with the beginning.
Let's do it.
Let's go to Party Land. See if we can play with 2 people here. Yeah, alright.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. C is tilt.
Okay.
B is the flipper. I mean, it's the launcher.
Yeah.
And then left and right on your gamepad are the flippers.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, that's the only ones I've found. There may be others. Wow.
You'd think with the 16 buttons.
All right,
try
bud. Good luck.
All right, I'm gonna.
What do you think the way it looks?
It
That's
looks good.
sharp, isn't it?
Yeah,
It looks
fine.
sharp. It's sound. They've got the sound perfect. I will say that.
And I think this is a hot seat sort of deal.
You kidding me? Give it a whirl. Nice.
Wow. I don't think I've ever done that before. Well, that didn't work for the right flipper.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be A.
I think
yeah.
I'll test them this time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't test it until you launch the ball.
Oh, yeah, that is
Okay,
it, bro.
okay. Yeah.
That's better.
That is tremendous.
This is pathetic. Folks, just takes some getting used to. I'm telling you that right now. Wrong one. When you've played with the shift buttons for so long.
Yeah, and it seems like this game is the scrolling is a little bit quicker.
Yeah,
It's a little bit jerkier.
I wouldn't say it was smooth, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
That was some weird physics
Also,
on
the
that ball
flippers,
too.
the flippers seem like they take a little bit longer to activate than me. I don't think that's our scan. I don't think it's our.
Well, for games like this where it is really down to the microsecond, the delay might have something to do with it, but we can always blame it on that.
Yeah, because I've never had any trouble with that, so that's what we're doing. How many times have we digitized games this way? But a million, so it'd be unlikely. You see that stuff? I'm compensating now. Well, nothing you can do about that one.
No.
You know, this does have a great game on it. $1 billion game show.
Mm-hmm.
That is crisp, though. You know,
It looks very good.
I mean, that's the Amiga has never had a.
Oh, boy.
How's that? You
That
were
was no
burned on
good.
that one. Well, you correct. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's get 5 balls. Wrong button, dummy.
I always look at that demonic Yoda up there.
I know. That is a shortcoming of the table. They did not change anything. I don't see any difference from
Yeah.
besides the fact that it's sharper. And you're right, the scrolling seems very what's the best way to put it? Jerky and it fast.
Yeah.
I mean, the Amiga version was real smooth. With
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Did this
Oh
come
my
out?
gosh.
Did this come out in the NES or the Super NES?
I don't think not in the
I know
States.
Pinball Dreams did.
I think there were pinball games that came out for the PlayStation 1 that were like pinball something
Yeah, but I mean, I know Pinball Dreams came out for the NES. I just don't know if this did or not.
for the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, yes. Damn.
I'm telling you, I think the flippers are not responding as they should.
I'm already ready to sue me, Ninja.
All right.
a real crowd pleaser. Also, I don't like having 5 balls. I always hate that.
Yeah. Makes the game a little bit too long. That'll do it though, right? Nope.
Oh, that'll do it, alright. We're moving on.
Okay.
Get to something. There we go. The Jaguar's a pain when it comes to control. Well, it comes to everything.
I just wonder about, the meetings where they design these controllers and they're like, boy, this is really a good idea. We should go with this one.
Ninja.
Take this controller back. It's not heavy or large enough. Okay.
It is interesting that each one has a unique serial number. Does yours have a serial number sticker on the back?
It does. It does. I never noticed it. All right. You ready to? Let's make sure the game options are. We got Gorefest. Okay, that should be fine. Look at the blood, Bode.
Oh, it's bloody, all right.
I remember pulling up the specials in this is unbelievable. Now it's funny on the podcast I was telling you about, the Game by Game podcast. This was going to be a separate part of the game where you had like a 3D, like a Doom sort of thing. But this is all that's left. The character select.
Fat guy in a white shirt, you're in.
Let's see here. A.
Pakawa.
Oh, wrong. Forgot. Here you go. I'm playing that guy.
Select
Okay.
your fighter.
Also, the fellow talking is renowned for his horrible commentary.
I think I'll be this guy.
Habaki.
Abachi.
Yep, Hibachi. You're in.
Remember, A and B are the. Yeah, you're not the same guy I am.
Habaki.
Hey,
There we go. Okay.
Combat zone.
Yeah,
At least
how
they-
weird that they.
At least in between fights, it takes a month to.
There we go.
Entering the combat zone.
Hibaki does have the advantage of having red eyes.
Or he's blind.
That's true. Blind people often have red eyes.
Man, this looks great. Okay. Okay, I've got. It's weird I don't have 3 buttons. I'm coming in, but
Okay.
man, kick. I think these guys are blading. There's no way these things are actually causing this damage. Okay. I remember the supers are real tough. I remember that for sure.
I also like how the blood drips down from the katanas up to the top too.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's one of the better aspects of it. Look how slow that guy's sweep is.
Now you do have some parallax scrolling in the background here. You got the Chinese dogs there.
This is pathetic, bro. We can't do anything.
No! In my travels in Asia, I've walked in front of many a temple that looks exactly like that. Not one of them has been staging a fighting competition.
I was going to ask you if you ever fought in front of any temple. Have you figured out any maneuvers at all?
No, I've been trying.
And we're pretty good at fighting games.
You're pretty good at fighting games. But I've been trying to charge, and back, forward.
I do like the fact that it's an overweight, obviously late middle-aged Indian
Right.
or
It's
Native
like,
American.
this was the guy you chose to represent this particular group of people.
His name. He's not like Running Wolf or Screaming Eagle. He's Pakawa. He looks like a Pakawa.
He
That's good.
does.
I wonder if that means something. He who prepares lunch would be my guess.
Oh, no mercy.
So you showed.
Habaki. Win.
I'm picking a new guy. Oh no, we don't want a rematch, for God's sakes. So another one here.
Player 1. Select your fighter.
There's my guy right there. He's the guy.
Kiltman.
Angus.
Angus McGregor.
Player
From
2.
Clan
Select
Kennedy.
your fighter.
I'm gonna
just
pick
gonna
the
leave.
empty
I'm gonna walk
door.
out
No,
there.
don't do it, Bo. Oh, the sexy girl
Yep.
fighter.
Danger.
Here we go.
Danger. Select the combat zone.
This one looks pretty good.
Entering the combat zone.
You gotta admit, I guess they put all that money and time into making a 3D thing. They were gonna pack it. They're gonna tack it to something.
Yeah.
So it's got the most convoluted character selection of all time. one, Angus. I remember I got some of his stuff working before, so I got to figure something out here. You gotta admit, their basic maneuvers are very boring.
Yeah. Well, even things that work in other games don't seem to work in this.
Oh yeah, they made that a...
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Saber toss. Eat my kill of pain.
C doesn't really seem to do anything. So, does your C button do anything?
No.
So this is essentially a 2-button fighting game.
Yes, apparently so. Why would you make it like that? Would be my question.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Gotcha. Win.
Right in the Angus there.
I'm gonna try some of the numpad action.
Yeah, you
Numpad
do that.
action.
See how that works out for. Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
Ninja.
That's what the numpad action gets you.
Yeah, the numpad can do stuff like quit the game, like reset the game.
Oh, you just entered one-player story.
I didn't touch the thing.
Gotta reset the thing.
Do you know how you did that?
Yep, I swept my fingers along all the buttons.
Ninja.
Okay, you do this.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna touch the controller.
Kasumi Ninja.
I like how it's press fire to start also, because there's no fire button. There's 3. You've got to hit it. You've got the first controller.
Okay. One would wonder why you've got a pause and an option button, and not a start button.
It is weird. I think that
This was created by maniacs.
I think the PS4 controller, doesn't it? It's got a share button and a option button. So PS4 taking some lessons from the Jag.
Not a good lesson to have.
Oh, you're gonna be Kano, huh?
Is that, no. Is that who was? I don't know that guy's name. It's not Kano, surely.
Looked like Kano. Probably this guy.
He's Sugar Kano.
All right, we don't want to go back to that combat.
I like how you had that look. It's just ludicrous.
Go here.
This guy getting ready to... There we go. I like how you back off. Let the door...
Please stand clear of the door.
I've got Shaggy. He does not instill confidence in me. Get that guy a sandwich.
He looks a little uncertain.
He looks a little thin, too. What's going on in the background there? Look at that.
Tea ceremony.
Apparently they're giants.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Ow! Man, that was a good shot. Can you do a darn thing? It's just driving me bananas.
No, I don't think that the special moves in this game actually function.
Oh, see, don't touch the joystick for a
Okay.
second. Oh, okay. I thought maybe we could, see like a moves list.
Oh,
Next time we play this, we're going to print out a moves list. Ow! Right down here.
Hibaki's my guy, though. He's. Oh, look at that. I got a spin kick, so that's back and kick.
My guy does it too. Except faster. Look at that. If I get inside, I can do some damage. Oh, my belly! I like how you get hit in the face and then clutch your stomach.
Yep. And then 8 gallons of blood pour out.
No wonder he's clutching his stomach. He's lost all that blood. Come on, go ahead. No one can defeat this. Nobody.
So okay. Is your punch A?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure that was the same across the board.
Look at this kick.
Yeah, the low
Now
kick.
we get to move that one. Look at that though. It's not a low kick.
It's like a midway kick.
It's a groin shot. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. Oh.
Do they allow those in MMA groin shots?
I used to get a tournaments where you were allowed to do groin stuff. I mean, you couldn't like waylay the guy. I had a rule, hard and fast rule. Oh no, no kicks above the groin because I'm too slow to kick anyone. So the groin shot was one of my favorite ones. We want to do one more?
I suppose.
Come on, you. Let's play Jag games. He said these would be great. He said.
All right. While you're selecting your character, I'm gonna look up some moves for Hibaki.
Have we played this chick yet? What's her name? Thundera. I'm picking
Player
her,
2,
dude.
Select your
Habaki.
icon.
You're actually looking up Moose or Habaki.
Yep, Jaguar.
This is riveting audio and video here. Both
Alright.
looking up Moose on his phone.
Habaki is the eldest son by 10 minutes of the Kirigakure family. He has a whole backstory.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it really plays into his character, too, and the game.
Man, okay, there were
Maybe
no
that gets fleshed out in
there are
story
no
mode.
moves listed here. Just
You're kidding me. Just a backstory?
Just the
'Cause
backstory.
They're going to list the important stuff.
Let's see, I've been him before.
Well, who was that guy?
Yeah.
No,
let's-
go back over.
Yeah, this is the guy that.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, this is like
Select
Fat
the
Axl
combat
Rose.
mode.
Have you seen Axel recently? That's current
Axl Rose.
And we back up, or we're going in.
He doesn't back up just a little bit too. He traverses the room.
Alaric. Alaric?
Alaric, probably.
Man, Alaric's got some bad hockey hair going.
He looks like he might have been one of the original members of AC/DC.
He looks like a guy from like the Great White North of, like your Norway type White North.
Yeah.
Check out my chick.
Yeah.
I like
she's
to
dressed
fight
for
my
the occasion.
underpants.
Yeah.
Ironically, that's the way I like to fight.
That's the only way I fight. That's why I don't fight off.
Oh yeah. You notice they've got one attack noise?
Mm-hmm.
Get used to it. Ha! Ha! Aha! Aha!
Oh, there's. I have no idea how I did that uppercut.
So, you know that where you can hold back and get a new kick? Not me. I get nothing. Do something, you goof. Oh,
Alaric, win.
that's man. Look at this guy. He looks like the village idiot.
Yeah.
Round
He's got like a fishing vest
What a
on.
pose. God. This is the best fighter they could come up with. Because my chick's hot.
Yeah, my guy really has no redeeming qualities
No.
whatsoever.
He looks like.
I think he was modeled after one of the developers of the game. It was like, a vanity project.
I know you didn't watch. Xena. He looks like there's a guy named Jockster the Mighty. He's like a Jockster like gained about 70 pounds. He looks like this guy. Would you stop hitting me?
Oh, no,
Oh
mercy.
All right.
Alaric,
Death
win.
by dumb guy. That's the worst.
Katsumi Ninja.
Time to move on, boat.
Let's go.